On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Now it's Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good.
He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 58 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Philadelphia.
A first down carry for Barkley. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. Big strides, look at him go. Mark Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 76 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? 2-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 17-14. The touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Next to score, Eagles 21, Ravens 17.
after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Well, he tries to force it.
Sauce interference.
Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Hey, officer, what? To what? Hey, report.
Jackson. To the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Jackson now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
In motion right is Smith. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, 73. Let's go. Trim. Right on.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts completing this one quickly. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Smith will come in motion right. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Hey, middle.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9.
Hey, report. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Middle. Sit on.
This time Jackson will throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Get on.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What the fuck was that?
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Private decision there on fourth down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing is Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Hey, easy, 63, down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Eagles.
Barkley inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36.
And an Eagle first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
I'm all surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he will be marked down, short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here. We are back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Rolling to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Now a first throw here in overtime. Out to his left. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Six yards there on the keeper. It's second down. They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. They'll run it again with Barkley. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 197 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. They'll try the right side here. Barkley has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Saquon Barkley running right. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Second and 5. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Henry is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Of course, this definitely 4-down territory. Gotta have a touchdown on these next 2 plays. 3rd and goal. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, middle. You at X.
Jackson.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
I went for 2. Man, I'm so mad I lost in the game. Yeah, that only problem. That's the only. I thought it was like you need to get you off the pocket. And ran a play that I never ran in my life. That cheap, bro. I could have just ran my man and doing 7 if I was going to do that, man. God damn. No, this air on my ass. Talk about coming on. I could have, damn, man. I ain't want to lose to that weak ass nigga, bro. Hell, you ain't gonna dare that for me for no 100, man. Nigga play me for free. He know. And the only reason why this game was supposed to say this, the first half Saquon 7 rushes, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns. In the first half. Ask me when he finished the game with. No. We shut that nigga down. I started wheeling my safety down at 5 yards and coming up smacking that shit. Man, I ain't trying to hear nothing he's saying. I ain't about to talk to him because he want to squeak it out, but that's only because I had to go. I never went for 2 hours. Get the person back on him. I'm gonna break your spirit with him. Just give it, I'm gonna break your spirit with him. Oh no, I heard something. It's back. I think it's back. Man, that's man. I got a turn. Out of them, the nigga wasn't say the word. The perfect shit to stop them that spin down corner up. Or that little shit you could say after the man it is. I'm ready for it. You niggas need this. All that shit. All right, well, belly. And I'm telling you, let's go for 30 days straight. You can go for 4 days straight if you stop at the ball. You gotta go 30 days straight. You gotta go 30 straight. You gotta go 30 days straight. You gotta change the eating habit for sure. If you don't change the eating habit, all of this enough. I want him to. All right, that's my guy. But you gotta change that. You gotta change. Where is it at? Oh yeah, he is going there. You know what? I'm going to see if you get anything. I'm going to. Let's see your work on the wood. You think you can hear work on wood. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely gotta get it from. That bitch ass nigga. Lucky I had the lead, dog. He feel good. Hey. Man, I've been looking for a reason to go to football glove shopping myself. I want a pair of gloves today. What school do you Flintstones go to? Huh? Oh. You know, niggas look at that age, like they be in high school. My son is in 11th grade. Shit, my son got 2 kids. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that should be. Damn, somebody saying you go break that 10%? I do. Man, just to go pay this motherfucking take the money on the CEO, I mean the CBS to pay it, I pay the lunch shit. Yeah, it's important. I had to go do it for a day. I'm basically actually chaos still kicking and let the gas fuck up or something. My bitch, it hit it in the top. And that is just too much. God, hey. how they skate regular, the regular work ball is up. It's